Hello from ChiNation.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I'll make this video to answer some questions from my YouTube fans. How to choose your first Xiao, the Chinese bamboo vertical flutes. Okay, so your first Xiao, what style? How many holes? There are 8 holes, 6 holes, and so on. So what kind of style, what price range should you choose for your first Xiao? First of all, let me explain and also explain and also do a little bit of demonstration. So right here, you see 4 Chinese vertical flutes, Xiao. Okay, 4 different styles. The first thing is, the longer the Xiao, the harder it is to play. Okay, so you would want to avoid something like that kind of size, mega long, okay, super long. Wow, this thing is super long. Okay, so you want to avoid these. Problem is, your finger have to really stretch out to cover the holes. So at the beginner, you will not be able to get it. It's super hard. And also, for your air to travel from the mouthpiece all the way down and pass, and pass the last hole in right here, and then out here. Wow, that's a long way. So your way of blowing will require a very skilled person to blow and make a sound out of these long flutes. The longer it is, the harder it is to get your air to spiral all the way down here. So as a beginner, do not buy a Xiao that is that long. Okay, this is out of the question. Okay, now for the medium size or the normal size one, like these, redwood, Taiwanese bamboo, and also the China, what they call the purple bamboo. It's not really purple, but that's what they call it, or they call it bitter bamboo, something like that. Okay, so different kind of bamboo. Why some are more expensive? Why are they better? Okay, so difference is huge difference. These are mainly bamboo from China, and they are cheap. So they are also so cheap. These bamboo are okay, they are okay, but they are easier to crack. Okay, and usually you see these in joints, 3 joints. They seldom sell them in one. Okay, the high-end stuff, or the better sounding stuff, is this middle one, which is Taiwanese bamboo. They're also called guaizhou or something like that. So these things, they take, this is the root portion of the bamboo. So imagine how many bamboo, like how many flutes can be made from one bamboo tree. Maybe only one. See, there's the root, and then here. So it's all very carefully hand-picked, handcrafted, and made. So these things are actually more expensive. The vibration, the kind of sound from this thing, it's much stronger than these bamboo. So the sound is louder, more vibrant, and more powerful. Now these, these bamboo, they can also crack, but they will likely not crack as much as these one because they are more treated properly and made properly. Okay, so this one is redwood. It's not really red, but they call it redwood. This is also expensive, more expensive than this, but it could be about the same price as this. Redwood Xiao, they are more carefree. Okay, you don't really need to do much about it. You don't need to really loop it or whatever, but they are really indestructible. They're made of hardwood. They don't crack easily, and they sound good all year long. So these are also nice to have. Now, which one should you buy first, and also what style? Okay, I will not buy a 6-hole Xiao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and the back 6 hole. These are not finger holes. Okay, so this is 6 hole. To hold the 6 hole seal is horribly hard. You see how the holes are put together like this. Okay, first of all, your thumb goes here. Left hand, 1, 2 hole. The other hand, 1, 2. And then your forefinger goes on here with nothing underneath, and then the pinky goes on top. So you have to hold it with this part pushing on the hole. It's crazily awkward for a normal flute player. Okay? So this is really not a good choice for a beginner. Now you're left with the 2 right here. Okay, you also, oops, sorry. You can also find this kind of bamboo with 8 hole design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then at the back 8. 8 hole seal. They will give you a much better fingering, much more comfy. Okay, so basically it gives you a much better handling. So 8 hole seal. That's the best choice, 8 hole. Okay. Now, depending on your budget and also your where you live and your preference, you can choose different materials. For a cheaper startup cost, I would say the Chinese or the China bamboo style, the purple bamboo or the bitter bamboo with 8 hole does work. The if you want to like really go for a higher end, it's fine too. You won't waste your money. But the problem is, are you really interested in spending like over $100 for one of these? Okay. If not, try. I mean it. Try one of these. They will cost about $50 or so, or $40 to $50. One of these, it's good enough. Okay. You can play these for a long time and learn. Okay. Learn how to play it properly before you actually go for a higher end. Okay, and also for the mouthpiece, this is southern style, northern style. One is totally open, one is closed. You want to buy for the first one, I suggest the closed version, not the open version. The open version will take more skills and more time to learn, and the closed version will take less time to learn. Okay, closed version. So try to find one like this, closed mouthpiece with a hole, like so. Okay, so a little bit of comparison. This is the China bamboo. Okay. So pay attention. This is my opinion. This thing is more flat and less vibrating. Now this is the Taiwanese bamboo, more expensive, and also you can see the red inside. Okay, it's like the shakuhachi. They actually have a protective coating inside to make sure that moisture does not eat into your bamboo. so you can hear that the sound is louder, it's more vibrating, and it's more powerful on these things. This one, the redwood, is more quiet and more low, like lower tone kind of feel. So this one, mellow, lower, softer, quieter. This one, flatter, more neutral kind of feel. This one, strong, vibrating, and very stunning sound. Okay, so the three kind of bamboo material make them sound and have different character. So for your first bamboo, I will say one of these kind of wood, okay, China purple bamboo, whatever kind of wood, okay, bamboo from China. And also pick one with 8 holes and not 6 holes, and also with closed end and not open end. Price range, I would say about 40 to 50 bucks USD. It should be good. Okay, so basically that's the video for how to choose your first Xiao Chinese vertical flute. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.